I just became a daddy. Okay, it's been like 3 months, but oh boy, it feels really intense. Many things have changed in my life and time flies so fast that actually it feels like yesterday. Lots of people ask me, why did you guys choose Taiwan to have a baby? Wouldn't it be better to go back to your country or move out somewhere else? Is Taiwan a good place for raising children? And is it difficult to be a foreigner and have kids here? So I'll do my best to answer all of those questions and share my experience and observations with you. So let's get started. Living in a place, starting a family, and of course having children, those are all very big decisions you make years ahead. Kids point at me in the elevator and say, "Why Goran?" But in fact, I have lived most of my adult life here in Taiwan. Taiwan is well known to me. I love living here because of romantic reasons such as food, views, weather, friendliness of people. But I have hundreds of rational reasons as well. First of all, financial stability. Taiwan has a very diversified economy, especially if you look at its size and population. There is basically no unemployment in Taiwan unless you really want to be unemployed. And you can follow a career in any industry. You don't want to work for anyone? No problem. Just fire your boss, start your own company. It is very easy, and if you're hardworking, a bit smart, with a pinch of luck, you're definitely gonna succeed here. I know many people who came here with a backpack without knowing the language and no one here, and now they have a stable life with a family and children. So you can be one of them as well if you want, right? Second reason, safety. Taiwan has an enormous population density, but living all together, there is not too much crime on the streets. You don't need to worry like your belongings gonna be stolen or you will get mugged. Those stories in Taiwan are quite unusual. Other reasons are tolerance, mutual respect, freedom. There are many religions in Taiwan. Political views, languages, cultures, and yet no tensions here. Actually, it's quite the opposite. People are very curious about new things, like to learn from each other, welcome strangers in their homes, and living together feels really like it's a big family. I think Taiwan is a really great place for raising children this way because you can learn about all the small differences and how to share with others. Of course, we could have considered moving anywhere else, but since we have a stable and satisfying life, I have never even thought about it. For us, Taiwan was always the first choice. Even if you prepare and plan ahead everything, there will be always some surprises. Once we found out bun is in the oven, officially, we are very happy. Whenever we had to see a doctor, hearing good news, short waiting times, we both love it. And I can communicate in Chinese about my work or everyday life, but obviously when it comes to medical terms, my Mandarin is not that great. But it's not a problem in Taiwan at all because all the doctors I have met here could answer any of my questions in English, including those very complicated. It's such a relief for me. And of course, all the family and friends were happy. It was quite a recent event, so nobody could visit us because of COVID-19, but all of them wanted to send us gifts from abroad. This is widely known, but Taiwan has a great doctors, and I can attest all the way along, from the first check to the birth and even visits after, we always felt safe. Their help was very professional and gave us much good advice during the process. We can see medical professionals whenever needed, even if you have an emergency in the middle of night. For the first 8 months of pregnancy, we had monthly pregnancy checkups. After our baby was born, she had to stay 3 days in hospitals with my wife. They ran multiple tests to make sure that baby and mother are both healthy before they release them from the hospital. This is very different than in my country where the checks are rather quicker and you leave the hospital probably the same day. In Taiwan, you have a strong tradition of the postpartum period, which isn't that common in the West. After a birth, lots of women decide to go stay in a hotel that serves food suitable for their needs, helping with lactation and having 24 hours medical staff taking care of your baby. This is definitely not a custom in Europe, where we prefer to enjoy the first month with our baby at home. The great thing in Taiwan is that the government offers to find a midwife who will help you with baby, with cooking, with other chores. For example, the Kaohsiung government offers 100 hours of help for free, and you pay around 2,000 NT, which is $70 for a day of her help. It's such a lifesaver. especially when it's your first kid and you really don't know what are you doing. I cannot really express how happy we use the help of the midwife because she helped us a lot.